Hello, fellow students. Once more, you all are welcome to our lesson today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you are treating this lesson. I do hope that you all are doing great at this time of the day. And you are also taking your online lessons and classes serious. I am teacher Roy J, your English teacher. And today we shall be continuing with our lesson. We are talking about out and about comprehension. When we go out, where do we go to? Where are the places that we go to? That is the meaning of this topic, out and about. And last time we discussed, or in our previous lesson, we discussed on some of the places that we could visit when we go out, when we move out of our homes, out of our towns, or out of our countries. Now, what are some of those places that you could visit out of your home or out of your town? Let's try to look into some of them. For instance, if I leave my home today, I should be visiting a beach, isn't it? A shopping mall, a stadium, a gym, a train station, a cinema, theater, a museum, and many other places in and out of my town or our towns. So this topic is simply trying to enable us to have a mastery of some of those places found in our cities and our towns that we could visit when we go out of our house, out and about. With that being said, let us listen to our song first about some of those places we could visit when we walk away from our home. Okay, and here we go. Where are you going? Where are you going? I am going to the grocery store. Where are you going? Where are you going? I am going to the school. Where are you going? Where are you going? I am going to the park. Where are you going? Where are you going? I am going to the hospital. So many places to go. So many places outside your home. Where are you going today? What will you do and what will you say? Where are you going? Where are you going? I am going to the beach. Where are you going? Where are you going? I am going to the bang bang. Where are you going? Where are you going? I am going to the pizza. Where are you going? Where are you going? I am going to the Savior. So many places to go. So many places outside your home. Where are you going today? What are you doing? What will you say? Okay, where are you going today? Isn't it? Where are you going today? Where are you going? It's simply try to illustrate some of those places we could go to when we go out of our homes. What exactly can we do when we go out of our home? Where are we going? And what can we say? And what can we do when we actually go out to some places out of our homes, isn't it? All right. So what are some of those places that you could go according to the song? We could go to the stadium. We could go to the bank. We could go to the grocery store. We could go to the train station. We could go to the cinema, isn't it? So those are some of those places that we could go to when we leave our home in order to have a sightseeing, in order to relax at the park, at the beach, right? And what are some of the things that you can do when you go to these places? What are some of the things that you can say when you go to some of these places? All right. So I hope we all did enjoy that song. And with that being said, let us look into this episode. In this episode, we are going to listen and take some of the places that David went to and the places that they didn't. So what places do they suggest they want to go to? Just gonna put a tick. And the places that they didn't suggest, they leave them blank and just like put a red mark or a small mark to indicate that they didn't suggest to go in those places. And also we're going to be having this part here. Now listen again and circle the correct answer. David asked his friends to have a barbecue on the beach because, so what is the reason why David asked his friends to have a barbecue at the beach? A says it's not very hot, and B says everyone can bring one thing to eat. Now let's find out those places suggested by the friends to visit, and we're going to take them, and the ones that they weren't suggested, we'll leave them out. I hope we are ready. Are you ready? Oh, yes. Okay, so here we go.
Students Book, Unit 5, Lesson 1. Exercise 4. What places do they suggest? Listen and tick.
Chris is going to be here on Saturday evening. Let's go to the pizza place. What do you think, Mary?
Well, the pizza's place has the best pizzas, but they're expensive. I haven't got much money. Why don't we go to cinema? We can see the Shrek film.
I saw that last week.
We could go to the beach, but it's a bit cold.
Yes, it is a bit cold. Why don't we go to the bowling alley?
It's expensive too.
Okay, then let's have a barbecue on the beach. It's not expensive. Everyone can bring one thing to eat.
All right, I will explain again how we are going to go about this activity. We have 6 pictures here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, these are the places that are being suggested by this picture. Now, listen and tick those places they suggested that they will go to, or isn't it? The ones they didn't suggest, don't tick it, allow it blank, or just put a mark. So you listen, and then there are places that they said they are going to visit, or they suggested to visit or to go to. They didn't, though. Now what you do is that tick those places they made a suggestion that they wanted to go to. And afterward, we are going to do the correction. Check and see if your answers are correct, isn't it? Okay, let's listen again one more time and do the activity.
Students' Book, Unit 5, Lesson 1. Exercise 4. What places do they suggest? Listen and tick.
Chris is going to be here on Saturday evening. Let's go to the pizza place. What do you think, Mary?
Well, the pizza's place has the best pizzas, but they're expensive. I haven't got much money. Why don't we go to cinema? We can see the Shrek film.
I saw that last week.
We could go to the beach, but it's a bit cold.
Yes, it is a bit cold. Why don't we go to the bowling alley?
It's expensive too.
Okay, then let's have a barbecue on the beach. It's not expensive. Everyone can bring one thing to eat.
All right, isn't it? So let's find out if your answers are correct. Number one, bowling alley. Yes, they suggested they should go there. Correct. Cinema. Yes, they did suggest to go there. Number three, computer. No, they didn't. So we have a dash. For pizza, yes, they suggested to go there. Beach, yes, they did. Here, playground, no, they didn't. So these are the right answers. Did you have them correct? If not, find out why. Then let's see the part B of it. It says, now listen again and circle the correct answer. David asked his friend to have a barbecue on the beach because, so you can replay the video again and find out why. What is the reason? The reason is because everyone can bring one thing to eat. Okay, that is the reason. Everyone can bring one thing to eat at the beach, like a barbecue. Okay, so I hope you understand that, isn't it? So that was that for this lesson. I hope for this episode. Let's go to our next slide or next episode and continue the lesson. Ooh. Okay, in this episode or in this slide, we are going to read and complete the things that Tom did in town. We're going to read and then say the things that Tom did in town. Now, things to do in Tom's hometown, sorry. So when to read this and try to say the things you can do in Tom's hometown. This is about Tom's hometown, okay? All right, let's read together. 1, 2, 3, go. Lots of tourists visit Tom's hometown every year. Because there are lots of things to do there. You can go shopping at the shopping center. It is quite big and there are lots of good shops there. If you don't like shopping, you can go for a walk in the park. You can also visit the aquarium. There are hundreds of sea animals there. You can visit the museum and art gallery too. All right, so here, things to do in Tomstown. What are some of those things you can do in Tomstown? What can you do in Tomstown? So there are a lot of things you could do in Tomstown, such as you can go shopping at a shopping center. And if you don't like shopping, you can walk in the park. You can visit the aquarium. There are hundreds of animals. You can visit the museums and the art gallery. So let's see. Could you write them down, please? Write them down, and then we can see if you have them correct. You pause the video, pause it, write down the answers, and then I'm going to show you the answers if you have them correct or not. Now let's begin. One, we say ta. Go shopping at the shopping center. So we can go shopping at the shopping center, isn't it? So that is it. We could go shopping at the shopping center. That's one of the things you could do at Tomstown, isn't it? Okay. Now next, you could go for a walk in the park. This is another place that you can visit in Tomstown. You can go for a walk in the park. Okay. All right. Next, visit the aquarium. You can visit the aquarium. Okay. And next is going to be visit the museum and the art gallery. So you can visit the museum and the art gallery. Okay. Yes, the art gallery you can visit. So these are some of their places that you can visit in Tomstown. Isn't it amazing? It is, isn't it? Okay, that's sure. So with that, we are going to move to our next slide or next episode as the lesson unfolds. Now, here, you're going to write about your hometown. So you would use the reading as a model. This reading about Tomstown will act as a model. Use this one as an example to write about your hometown. So write about your hometown. Use the reading as a model. There are a lot of things to do in my hometown. Okay. And then you could go for shopping at the Future Park. And if you don't like going at Future Park, you can as well go to Macro. You can as well go to the gym for exercise, or you can go to the badminton court to play badminton. So you use this to write about what or where someone can go in your town. Follow the example of Tomstown and write about your town, where someone or where you can go in your town if a friend visits you, or if people want to visit your town, some of those places that they can go to. Okay. All right. With that being said, we move to our next slide. And here is an example of what you can write about your town, the places that people can see in your town or visit in your town. There are a lot of things to do in my hometown. You can visit temples. There are lots of beautiful temples here. If you like nature, there is a national park. You can also visit museums. if you can enjoy an elephant ride and show too. So this is a guide on some of the places you can visit in my hometown. So write about your hometown. Use this to write about your hometown. What are some of those places that people can visit in your hometown? Okay. All right. That's a good one. And here we are going to listen, point and repeat. Now you listen and you point and you repeat. First, I'll play the video, the audio. Afterward,
Students Book, Unit 5,
you read with me.
Lesson 2. Exercise 1. Listen, point, and repeat.
On the left. On the right. On the corner. Walk along. Turn right. Turn left.
Okay. So we have on the left, on the right, on the corner, walk along, turn right, turn left. Okay. One more time. On the left, on the right, on the corner, walk along, turn right, turn left. So this is on the left here, you see, on the left. And this is on the right. See, this position is on the right, isn't it? And here is on the corner. This is corner. And here is walk along. So we walk along. Turn right. We turn right. Turn left. We turn left. Isn't it? Okay. So master this vocabulary and let's see on how we can use them in our exercise. All right. Now, what is this? A, what is B, what is C, and what is D? So let's listen and label.
Students Book, Unit 5, Lesson 2. Exercise 2. Listen and numbers. 1. Walk along the road.
Yes, walk along the road.
2. Turn left here.
Turn left
3.
here.
The bank is on the corner.
The bank is on the corner.
4. Turn right here.
4. Turn right here. Okay, so we are going to play it again. You listen and write down the correct answer before I will show you the correct answer for you to correct your work. Let's listen again.
Students Book, Unit 5, Lesson 2. Exercise 2. Listen and numbers. 1. Walk along the road. 2. Turn left here. 3. The bank is on the corner. 4. Turn right here.
Okay, so those are the 4 options. 1, 2, 3, 4. So which is which? Let's see the correct answer and check if you have them correct. So this is number 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so now let's listen again.
Students Book, Unit 5, Lesson 2. Exercise 2. Listen and numbers. 1. Walk along the road.
Okay, so this is 1.
2.
Walk along the road. This is
Turn
walking
left
along.
here.
Turn left. This
3.
is turn left.
The bank is on the corner.
The bank is at the
4.
corner here.
Turn right here.
And 4, turn right here. So that is this exercise and how it's being done. Now walk along the road, meaning you should go straight on. Number 2 says turn left here. You turn left. Number 3 says the bank is at the corner. This is the bank just at the corner. And number 4 says turn right here. And this is number 4. And there you turn right. It's very simple, isn't it? Okay, with that being said, let's go to another episode. And here we are going to read the direction, then look at the map and write about each place. Okay. You are here and this is the bus stop. So this is read the directions, then look at the map and write about each place. Now this is the direction. This is the direction that when you read and then we try to answer the questions from the map. You said walk along the main road, turn left at East Road. It is on the left opposite the museum. So what is it? What is it? Walk along the main road. He said walk along the main road. Okay. And turn okay. Turn left at the east. It is on the left opposite the museum. It is on the left opposite the museum. Now walk along the road. It is on the left opposite the museum. What is it? Left opposite the museum. All right. Aquarium. So this is the aquarium. Opposite the museum is the aquarium. You see that? All right. Next is walk along main road. Walk along main road. It is on the corner of the high road on the east road. Walk along main road. It is on the corner of high road and east road. So walk along main road. It is at the corner of high road and east road. East road at the corner of high road. This is high road and this is east road. So what is it? Let's find out what it is. So here we have amusement park. So you can see the amusement park. It's at the corner of the east road and high road amusement park, isn't it? Okay. And here we went to number 3 says, walk along main road. It is on your right next to the police station. It is opposite the internet cafe. Walk along main road. It is on your right next to the police station. It is opposite the internet cafe. Okay, so what is it? Opposite the internet cafe. So this is the internet cafe and this is going to be a bowling alley. So let's see, what is it? 2 and 3, bowling alley. Okay, and before said walk along main road. It is on the left between the cinema and the internet cafe. Walk along main road. It is on the left between the cinema and the internet cafe. Between the cinema and the internet cafe, what is it? Let's find out. Between the cinema and the internet cafe, walk along the main road. So is the bookshop, isn't it? So is the bookshop, right? Okay, so that is it for this lesson for today. With that, we come to the end of this lesson to continue next week. If you have any difficulty with the lesson, make sure you get to me via our group and we see if there are areas of improvement, and that will be done. Thank you very much, guys, for being available. Until then, see you guys next week and goodbye.